Hey everybody, I've got little girl guest reviewers here. Um, Number 118 in the Criterion collection is Sullivan's Travels, directed by our friend Preston Sturgis, who we last saw at with Lady Eve from the United States from 1941. This movie's just delightful. It honestly, it's just a fun little adventure. It's a fun movie. The premise of the movie is essentially Sullivan is a wealthy movie executive who or director who makes comedies, but he's like, "Oh, with the state of the world now, I can't in good conscience make another comedy. I need to make a movie about the plight of the downtrodden." And like the horde of executives around him are like, "You aren't downtrodden. You don't know what the downtrodden are like. There's no way you can do this." And he's like, "Then my answer shall be to become a downtrodden." And he decides he's going to try and live life as a homeless person. Except he's got this team of people who refuse to like let him just go off and be a homeless person because they could lose this guy and he's a big money maker and he's very important. So like there's a doctor and a chef and like a whole army of people in a giant van following him on his homeless adventures. And every time things get rough, they swoop in and protect him. So it's a comedy, right? It's largely a comedy. I would say the last 30 minutes of the film turns into a genuine drama. Along the way, he meets. Oh gosh, her name just escaped from me. I'm sorry. One second. I want Veronica Lake, the actress, whose character does not have a name in this movie. And so there is romantic comedy elements, as obviously the two of them form a bond. It's a fun movie, honestly. It's just a good time. The name Sullivan's Travels comes from Gulliver's Travels. Another interesting thing is the drama about the downtrodden that he wants to make is based on a book. The book is fictional to this movie. Does that make sense? In his universe, there's a book he wants to make into a tragedy film called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And if that sounds familiar, it's because the Coen brothers, decades later, like half a century later, made that movie. They made the tragedy of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou based on a book that doesn't exist that is referenced in this movie, which is kind of neat. Another tie over I will mention is watching this movie, it became very clear to me what the Mel Brooks movie Life Stinks was trying to do. And you probably haven't heard of Life Stinks. It is one of his lesser known films because it is not a parody and it's not like a big screwball comedy. It's a comedy drama. The plot of which is Mel Brooks plays a millionaire and his friends bet him he couldn't live 30 days without money, and so he becomes a homeless man for 30 days. I kind of like the movie. It's not a great film. Like, I'm not highly recommending it, but Mel Brooks does love the film and says that it is the best acting he's ever done, and I'll give him that. I'll grant him that. It is an interesting film to see. If you only had to pick one of them to see, I would pick Sullivan's Travels. It is a much better film, but Life Stinks is interesting and worth a watch if you want to get into some Mel Brooks stuff that you might not have heard of. Should you watch this movie? I think so. This film is just charming and fun. The comedy is good. The drama makes sense. The resolution is uplifting. Um, and his last line of the movie is particularly poignant. I'm not going to repeat it here because I'm not going to get it right word for word. But he does essentially, after some drama, learn that sometimes people just gotta laugh, man. Like, comedy, people need comedy. He has a quote that does it so much better, but that's the point that he tries to get across. Anyway, so yes, I recommend this film. It's a good time. And then as a bonus assignment, you could track down Life Stinks by Mel Brooks and see what you think. Maybe it's better than I'm remembering, and you can leave it in the comments. But to be clear, I'm not saying it's a great film. It's one of his flops. It and Dracula Dead and Loving It are considered his biggest flops. But I think part of it might just be because it's not what people expected from a Mel Brooks movie. I quite liked it. Oh, next time. Number 119 will be With Nail and I, directed by Bruce Robinson from the United Kingdom from 1987. I feel like I've heard this name before, but I don't know anything about it. Actually, the next two movies are from Bruce Robinson 2 years apart. So we're going to get to know Bruce Robinson as a director. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for being a part of this journey.